real cases before a real judge.
Now, enter the courtroom of Judge Mathis.
Plaintiff Kenneth Stroud dated the defendant, and they have a child together. Kenneth claims the defendant helped him file for unemployment, but he later discovered that over $4,000 of his unemployment payments were deposited into the defendant's account, so he's suing. Defendant Jerry Kokenauer says Kenneth has stalked and harassed her, and she broke up with him after he fell asleep while watching their 2.5-year-old child, whom Jerry found playing with prescription pills. Jerry's countersuing for property damages and harassment.
Start with you.
She's the mother of my daughter. I've known her for about 6 years. The last 3 years we haven't been together. The whole time we were together, it was full of drama, always arguments about money. And she constantly accused me of cheating. August 2011, I was hanging around her house, and I was unemployed. I had lost my job.
Excuse me, Your Honor. He was actually staying with me because we were off and on. In August 2011,
right.
I had
I'll let you give your side. You were hanging around, meaning what?
I was just
Stalking?
I was just over to the house hanging out.
Oh, okay. With her? Or to see your child? Or?
Yeah, to see my child, talk to her, whatever, you know.
Talk to who or whatever?
Just coming through to see my kid, you know.
Okay. Because I'm trying to get clarity because you heard what she's going to say.
Yes.
All right. So that's why I was trying to get clarity. Go ahead.
And she mentioned to me I should file for unemployment, so I went ahead and let her do it over the internet, and I ended up getting another job probably a couple of weeks later. So I didn't really think about checking on unemployment because I never got any mail at my house.
Mm-hmm.
So come November, she calls me on my birthday. She says the police took her car for, it got towed for open alcohol and marijuana possession. So I said, okay, I'll come take you to work.
And that car likes to party.
That's right.
Excuse me, Your Honor. That's not true either.
All right, let me hear your side, and then I'll get back to you for further testimony, ma'am.
Okay.
What do you want to tell me?
The car wasn't impounded for the marijuana. It was impounded for open alcohol, but not for marijuana.
What else you want to tell me?
First of all, I'd like to begin by saying that this man has harassed me, stalked me. He's had altercations with a male friend of mine.
Not true.
As I have evidence to prove that he was.
All right.
He also...
I assume that's your harassment counterclaim?
Yes.
All right, let's deal with his claim. He gave background on the relationship. He pointed to a specific time in which you all discussed, and he alleges you filled out some paperwork for him. Do you want to start there?
Sure.
Okay.
In August of 2011, after taking a break from him, we had broke up in 2010. In August of 2011 is when he actually came back. I decided to try to give him a chance because, you know, we have a child together, and he was saying, oh, how he wanted to be there for his child. And the whole other time that we were together, the only thing he did was smoke weed, play video games, and sleep.
Not true, Your Honor.
And my daughter...
He didn't work?
Off and on through temp agencies. Nothing consistent more than a week, if that, at a time.
Out of 1 year, how many weeks would he work?
Maybe 4 or 5, 6.
Really?
Yeah, seriously.
Is that right, sir?
It's not true, Your Honor.
Okay. How many weeks on average would you work per year, you think?
Probably a couple of months a year.
Why?
At that time. Well, I was going through temp services, so it was not always stable.
And this happened how many years where you only worked a couple of months per year?
It's been like that for about 5 years.
Do you play video games all the time like she says?
No.
Okay. So how often do you pursue jobs?
Well, I've been in and out of school a couple of times throughout that time also.
Why in and out?
Well, it's always a problem. They might cancel the course or...
The reason you've been in and out of school is because they cancel a course.
Well, one time my course got canceled.
All right, that's one course, one time.
Yes.
And so what are your other reasons for going in and out of school?
Man, I was just being lazy, sir.
Well, then, that's what you should have said the first time. You should have said, she's right, Judge. I'm lazy. I get a job if it comes to me. If it doesn't come to me, I'll sit there and play my video games. That might work every now and then, temp service, when my video game is broke. And I go to school for a hot second. If they cancel a class, oh, that's enough for me. Just say that. Just be who you are, man. Don't come here trying to be somebody else. Be who you are. Don't act like you work when you don't.
It was a rough economy, Your Honor. You know, I don't have a record or nothing. I've been trying to work. I just couldn't get work.
You said you were lazy, sir.
No, I said I was being lazy,
people
sir.
don't get jobs. Lazy people sit up and they play video games and they drink and smoke weed while their woman is out working, taking care of the kids. Lazy men sit up there like young boys. Go ahead, ma'am. All right. At least he's honest. He said, I'm lazy.
So
Go ahead.
Pretty much, I, was stupid. I took him back in, in August because, we have a child together, and I felt like, it's important to have both parents in her life. That's when he asked me and gave me all of his information to file the unemployment claim. He was living with me, so he received mail at the house because he got a letter stating that he was to have a phone interview. After that, I don't know what happened.
Okay, let me get back to you.
I wasn't staying at her house. I was staying with my mother.
When she filled out your paperwork, did you look at it?
No, she did it over the
you
internet.
didn't look at it?
I was there.
So you were there?
I mean, she had all my information.
I know, but did you look at it?
No, I didn't, sir.
Okay, good enough. You are lazy. That's real
No,
lazy. Go ahead.
I trusted her.
What else?
I trusted her.
All right, what else you want me to know?
She's the mother of my daughter.
Tell me why you're suing her.
Because I never got a piece of mail from the unemployment office.
Okay, and?
And I happened to be at her house, taking her to work, picking her up, and I seen some mail with my name on it at her address. And it said I owed the unemployment office $3,000. I never received unemployment.
What did she do
What I'm
to
saying,
you?
sir, is instead of her putting my correct address, she put her address, her phone number, and her bank account.
Okay, and then what happened?
So when they did the phone interview to verify, they didn't call me. They didn't have my number. I
Show
never
me
talked
where
to
she
them.
deposited the money into her bank account. No, don't hand me a stack of things. Explain each page of what you're handing me. I know you're lazy, but you're going to have to work today. You're going to have to work today. You should have said, she's right, Judge. I'm lazy. I get a job if it comes to me. If it doesn't come to me, I'll sit there and play my video games. That might work every now and then, temp service, when my video game is broke. And I go to school for a hot second. If they cancel a class, that's enough for me.
Defendant Jerry Kokenauer dated the plaintiff, and she claims she was forced to file 3 restraining orders against him for harassment.
One page at a time. Let me know what it is you're handing me.
This here is a printout of where the money was going.
Circle her name next to that bank account.
Her name's not on it.
Oh, so we don't know if that was her bank account or not.
We do know because the police called and verified.
All right, well, show me that. Show me the police report where they verified that it was her account that your check went into. You went to the police?
Yes, I filed
They
a
didn't
police
look
report.
into it? Or you didn't go back and check because you're lazy?
They asked me if I wanted to arrest it.
Pardon?
They asked me if I wanted to arrest it.
What did you say?
Yes.
You said yes?
Yes.
And she wasn't arrested?
No.
So they don't believe you?
I tried to talk back to the detective. I let time go by, so I just ended up taking her to
lazy
court.
again?
No, I started another job, sir.
Ma'am, let me hear from you.
Let me answer you. The police did contact me. They asked me to come down and talk to them. I obliged. I went down there and spoke with the detective. I took him my bank statements because that's what he asked for. He told me pretty much that there was nothing he can do because there's nothing saying that I deposited from unemployment, IDS, anything on my bank statements.
You have those statements with you
right
today?
Here.
Let's
as
see
well
them.
as on the top form.
And your name is with the statement,
yes,
right?
Yes, it is.
Because otherwise, I don't know what's yours.
There's actually, I don't know, but maybe 6 months.
All right, I see your account number. How much was the monthly amount?
From August 10th till December 24th, it was $191 a week. Then from December 24th, 11 till March 10th of 2012, she got $156.50 a week.
Okay. All right, like the police determined, they see absolutely no such deposit, not one, in the amount that you said.
Sir, it's all right here. All the money's going to this account.
Oh, and her name?
I have no access to his account.
Her name?
If you call the bank,
I'm not calling anybody. call the bank. He said, call the bank. He said, I ain't had time for all that. I ain't had time to go down and call the bank. You call it for me, Judge. Can you do that for me?
They won't give me
I
that
got video
information.
games on hold right now. I got to get back. Can we just get through this, Judge? No. You have to prove your own case, sir. I don't call anybody to help prove your case. Anyone who is suing someone for taking money from them and putting it into their account, you must show me any type of evidence that the account that it went into belonged to her.
It has her account number on here, sir.
Oh, it has the same account number? What is it? Let me see it. Let me see the account number if it's the same
circle
one.
right there,
If it's
sir.
the same
Circle.
one, you win. Okay, well, it doesn't match anything she has here. What is your counterclaim for?
We broke up in January the 19th. I'll never forget it. I took my oldest daughter to the orthodontist after working a 16-hour night shift in the emergency room. He was supposed to be watching our 2.5-year-old child at the time. I came home from the orthodontist an hour later to find my 2.5-year-old playing with prescription pills all over the living room floor and him upstairs asleep. That was it. Because I had no idea of knowing if she took anything, etc. I've had to file 3 order of protections against him for harassing me, stalking me, threatening me through text messages.
I don't believe that. The man can't be stalking you. He won't get off the couch.
After I put him out, these are the restraining orders.
It's not true, Your Honor.
I
She
know
filed
it's not.
bogus.
She's lying about
Then
that
she
for
dropped
sure.
it. She filed bogus.
She's definitely lying about that. Go ahead, man.
He actually, I had a male friend who was intoxicated. He spent the night at my house. This gentleman came in the middle of the night, bashed out his windshield of his car.
Not true.
Did you go to the police?
Yes, I did.
And what happened?
And they told me to file a restraining order against him. The next day he came after bashing out the windshield, got into an altercation with the male where he was taken to the hospital and arrested for assault.
Arrested?
He was arrested.
So
and,
were you arrested for assault?
I was assaulted, Your Honor.
Were you arrested for assault?
When I left the hospital,
Were you arrested for assault? Yes or no?
I don't even remember what I was.
Good enough.
They said, you know what?
I can't rely.
They
I
said
can't
I hit her.
rely
They
on
said I
any
hit her
of
and I
sir.
didn't.
I can't rely on any of your testimony.
They said I hit her
As
and I
we
didn't.
speak, you don't know whether you've been arrested or not. Now, ma'am, you want the $5,000 for what?
Okay, he bashed out the windows that I paid for $423.
You have that? What else?
Oh, here's the receipt for that. I'm asking that he also pay for the tires of my current boyfriend for $626.
No, that he has to sue.
That I paid for,
Okay.
and I have that.
Go
The
ahead.
receipts, everything is in my name.
It's not true, Your Honor. I didn't do that.
And I also have the restraining orders to prove the
There you
assault,
go.
the harassment, the threats, everything,
Okay.
because they kept making me file
Add
the
this
restraining
up.
orders to prove.
623 plus 423 plus 1,000.
$2,046.
All right, I'm going to give you 1,000 for the harassment because you do present me with several protection orders. You allege he was arrested. His answer was he doesn't remember. If a person can't remember whether they were arrested between now and the time you were allegedly arrested, you would have checked it out. Have a good day, sir. Your claim is dismissed. Yours is granted.
He's the father of my child. I have love for him, but I'm definitely not in love with him, and I hope he gets his life together.
She stole my money.